From the northern tundras of the Arctic Circle to the trees of the Amazon rainforest, through the arid plains of the African savanna, nature's deadliest assassins soar. Armed with lethal weapons, capable of taking down predators, snatching prey and consuming it. They are the finest weaponry in the world. Nature's oldest, most efficient, and deadliest weapons. Beaks and talons. Welcome to the world of wild assassins. Over 150 million years ago, during the age of the dinosaurs, soared the ancestors of the birds we know today, developing piercing beaks, threatening talons, and impressive wings. With over 10,000 species of bird in the world, they come in all shapes and sizes. From small but deadly to large and dangerous. These aerial hunters are armed with the deadliest weapons on the planet. From the cunning eagles and falcons to the water-loving pelicans and gannets, the wise owls and the scavenging vultures, to the largest bird on Earth, the ostrich. Equipped with the perfect armor, piercing flesh, snatching prey, beaks and talons are the favored weapons of nature's deadliest wild assassins. From the northern tundra through the tropical rainforests to the arid deserts, found soaring across the globe are aerial assassins with enormous strength, speed, and eyesight. Armed with the deadliest of talons and the sharpest of beaks. The eagle. There are over 60 species of eagle across the globe. The majority are found in Eurasia and Africa. These birds of prey are opportunistic predators, armed with unparalleled speed and vision. Eagles prey on a multitude of small animals, taken both alive and as carrion. Eagles hunt from the skies, their expert vision allowing them to spot the smallest of prey. Their sharp beaks rip and tear. Eagles are incredibly fast flyers, reaching speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour. swift assassin. In Australia lives one of the deadliest eagles. The largest bird of prey on the continent, the wedge-tailed eagle. Armed with a menacing beak, powerful wings, and lethal talons. These wild assassins hunt from above. Its killer talons and beak allow them to tear their prey apart. Ensuring a swift, deadly kill. In America soars the infamous bald eagle. Master hunters of fish, they soar from the skies above with expert precision. Their talons ensnare their prey. The deadliest of weapons. Eagles are the epic birds of prey of planet Earth. Expert aerial assassins. Nature's weapons of the skies. The mighty eagle is an emblem of strength and courage. But eagles all across the globe are threatened. The climate crisis is affecting the habitats they call home. With trees being destroyed and water sources being polluted, and wind turbines proving perilous for these aerial assassins. But there is hope. In 1973, the Endangered Species Act helped bring the bald eagle back from the brink of extinction. And today, conservationists fight to save the ethereal Great Philippine eagle. These soaring assassins will continue to thrive. Dominating the skies. Nature's wild assassins. Found on the rocky shores of Scotland and Wales, southern Africa, southern Australia, and New Zealand. They nest on remote offshore islands and cliffs. Endemic to the North Atlantic. Found in flocks of hundreds. The largest seabird in the North Atlantic. The gannet. first appearing 30 million years ago. Gannets are perfectly adapted seabirds. With wings spanning nearly 2 meters, nostrils uniquely positioned inside their mouths, and air sacs that cushion their impacts with water. Means gannets have become highly skilled hunters. Soaring for miles in search of food. They look to feed not only themselves, but their young, hoping to sate their voracious appetite. They catch more fish than any other bird. The positioning of their eyes gives them binocular-like vision, allowing them to hunt fish with lethal precision. Striking the water at speeds of over 100 kilometers per hour. Highly skilled hunters. Gannets are the aerial assassins of the North Atlantic. The deadliest of weapons in the open seas. These masterful hunters of the North Atlantic are victims to the effects of global warming. Lack of food has them traveling thousands of kilometers in an endless search for sustenance, leaving their young unprotected and vulnerable, resulting in a rapid decline in the population of gannets. A rise in plastic in the oceans has also seen these birds making nests from harmful materials. Fortunately, they are federally protected in the US and Canada. And in the UK, they are protected under the Wildlife and Countryside Act. Known for their stable populations and constant breeding success. We must safeguard these beautiful seabirds of the North Atlantic. Master hunters of the sea. Found throughout Africa's semi-arid plains and woodlands. These flightless birds are armed with powerful feet and long talons. They are the fastest bird on land. The ostrich. Standing at nearly 3 meters tall and weighing over 100 kilograms, ostriches are the largest birds on Earth. And the fastest, able to reach speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour. Ostriches also lay the largest eggs of any bird. Each nest can contain over 50 eggs. Once hatched, ostriches protect their young, who remain huddled and close by, their parents shading them from the heat. Ostriches must also keep their young safe from the many predators on the savanna. With their tall height and excellent eyesight, ostriches are skilled at spotting predators from far away, but will use their powerful speed if they need to. Their long, strong legs aiding them in a speedy escape. Ostrich feet act like springs, providing cushioning and shock absorption as they propel forward, easily outrunning the mighty lion. The largest and fastest bird on land. Yet since the 18th century, ostriches have been hunted mercilessly for their feathers, skins, and eggs. By the mid-19th century, ostriches were being farmed. Today they have a large range, but their numbers are declining. Threatened by habitat loss and continued hunting. Conservation efforts must be supported. If these wondrous creatures are to be safeguarded. Found across the globe, from coniferous forests, mountains, deserts, and the cold tundras. A symbol of strength and wisdom. They are fierce night predators. The owl. One of the oldest species of bird on the planet, owls can be traced back over 50 million years ago. With over 200 species, they are mostly solitary and nocturnal creatures. They hunt anything from small mammals to other birds. With wingspans of up to 1.4 meters and binocular-like vision, no matter their size or shape, owls are expert hunters. They are all armed with piercing beaks and lethal talons. Their curved beaks are perfectly designed for gripping and tearing their prey. Their talons can exert up to 12 kilograms of pressure, making them both powerful and deadly weapons. Predators of the night. Owls have extraordinary night vision, the best of any creature on Earth. This advantageous adaptation adds to their lethal armory. Able to spot the smallest of creatures in the dead of night. by their large appetite. Some owls hunt during the day. Soaring at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour. Owls are death on swift wings. Unparalleled in their hunting tactics. Nature's deadliest wild assassins. Aerial assassins. Predators of the night. These swift and silent killers may rule the open skies. But they too fall victim to the effects of climate change. As their forest habitats are destroyed, their fight for survival becomes harder every day. With 13 species endangered and a further 3 critically endangered, as birds of prey that reside at the top of the food chain, owls are integral to ensuring a sustainable biodiversity in the habitats they call home. Found on every continent inhabited by man, these birds of prey are at home in wide open spaces and coastal shores. Small but deadly, they are the world's fastest bird. The falcon. On Earth for nearly 10 million years, there are 40 different species of falcon across the globe. Found in every type of habitat on Earth. The peregrine falcon is the world's fastest bird, at speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour. They hunt to feed their young. The gyrfalcon is the world's largest falcon, and also one of the fastest. Fiercely protective of their young, they ensure they are well fed. When old enough, they will teach their chicks to hunt and fly. After 2 months, they will leave the nest forever. Their eyesight is 8 times better than humans. And their endurance and stamina is unparalleled. Flying for over 6 hours a day on the lookout for prey. Hunting from above. Falcons can pinpoint the tiniest of animals Their favorite food are small mammals. They hover above, anticipating the perfect time to strike. They will then dive at a speed of over 300 kilometers per hour. Their successful hunt vital to their chick's survival. Falcons are not afraid to hunt other birds. Their superior speed makes them deadly in the sky. Coming in incredibly fast. They use their talents and force of impact to kill. Another successful hunt for this aerial assassin. Wild assassins of the skies. Falcons may be birds of prey, but they still remain threatened in the wild. Through the 1940s to the 1990s, falcons nearly went extinct in North America. They survived. But now, they face climate change. The Arctic is warming more than twice as fast as the rest of the planet, ostracizing species that cannot migrate any further north. Meanwhile, habitat fragmentation and degradation is proving fatal to all falcons across the world. We must tread carefully amongst the habitats falcons call home. If we are to avoid them facing the brink of extinction. Once again. The falcon is a mighty predator. But it is down to mankind to safeguard these swift assassins. With over 23 different species across the globe, these scavengers can be found across 6 continents, inhabiting plains and savannas, and soaring across open mountain ranges. Aerial dustbins, they are mighty birds of prey. The vulture. On Earth for the last 50 million years, vultures are an ancient species, evolving to equip a lethal armory. Vultures gather in large groups to feast on dead meat. With a taste for carrion, mammals, and reptiles. Carrion birds, they soar the skies scouring for carcasses, relying on the fallen prey of other predators. In the wild, there is both the Old World and New World vulture. Old World vultures have stronger feet and talons. They are both incredibly skilled flyers. And and have exceptionally corrosive stomach acid. Perfect for consuming decaying meat that is filled with lethal toxins. Vultures will feast on anything. And where there is more dead meat, there are more vultures. Vultures fly over 150 kilometers a day in search of food. They will fight and bicker over their feeding spots. Ruthless creatures, they are not afraid of a fight. Their piercing beaks and deadly talons the perfect weapons. They will even take on larger predators. In brutal competitions for food. One of the many scavengers on the open plains. Vultures will stand their ground. Eager for any scrap they can get. One of nature's deadliest weapons. Scavengers of the sky. Vultures face many threats in the wild. Falling victim to illegal wildlife poisoning, lack of prey, and illegal killing. They may be masters of the sky, but they cannot avoid collisions and electrocutions from power lines and turbines. The biggest threat facing the vulture is man. An essential role in the wild. They are an important part of nature's cleanup crew. This ancient species must be protected. found on almost every coastline in the world. Legendary for their beaks, the pouches on their bills, and their mischievous behavior. The pelican. Docile in nature, pelicans have webbed feet, a wingspan of nearly 3 meters, and the longest beaks in the world. Pelicans find safety in numbers, found in flocks of up to thousands. Pelicans raise their young in creches in their hundreds, but only recognize and feed their own offspring. Young pelicans are known as chicks or nestlings. They feed directly from their parents' throats. Nestlings only learn to fly 3 months after their birth, taking to the skies in flocks to find a mate and for protection. Pelicans are incredibly strong swimmers, fond of the water. It is also home to their favorite food, fish. The water is the ideal hunting ground for the pelican. Their large beaks designed for scooping up fish in one gulp. Pelicans have incredible eyesight, enabling them to strike with precision. Diving at speeds of over 60 kilometers per hour. Pelicans are aerial assassins, scouting the seas from heights of over 20 meters. They hunt for fish. Their beaks, the deadliest of weapons. These beautiful, large, and elegant birds are known across the globe. Found soaring in the sky or diving into the sea. They are swift assassins. Yet the biggest threat pelicans face is mankind. Pollution is inundating the waters they use to hunt. A pelican's feathers may be waterproof, but they cannot protect against oil spills, which leads to drowning and hypothermia. Killing pelicans worldwide. As pollution becomes a greater problem, even more pelicans are at risk. Many are now listed as endangered. Humans must act now to safeguard these ethereal birds of the sea. swift assassins of the sky, masters of the open air. These birds are all armed with beaks and talons that make them the most fearsome birds of prey. They are ruthless predators. Yet they are endlessly threatened and vulnerable to the effects of climate change. Leading to a decline in bird populations across the globe. Stranded in the melting Arctic or trapped in the oil spills that plague the Pacific. They may be fearsome aerial assassins, but they are also integral to the planet we call home. They outlived the dinosaurs. But now, face their deadliest foe, mankind.